Here Rakesh Srivastava teaching you Maths App Class 9th NCERT Lines and Angles. Exercise 6.2. In exercise 6.2, first question is given. Find the value of x and y and then verify AB parallel to CD. First question. First question is given. AB and CD are intersected by a line transversal. Then this angle is 50 degree, this is 130 degree. You want to find out xy. Because AB is parallel, to prove two things, to find and to prove. Two questions given here. First of all, we find the value of x. Because of the line, this 50 plus x makes a linear pair, and then x is equal to 130 degree. Y is a vertically opposite angle. Because two lines intersect, then the pair of vertically opposite angles formed. Y equal to 130. So x equal to y equal to 130. But x and y are forming the pair of alternate interior angles. So if the pair of alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. It is the converse theorem. So AB is parallel to CD. First you have got the values and then parallel. Question number 2 is given. AB parallel to CD, CD parallel to EF. It is given in the question. Y ratio Z is given 3:7. Find the value of x, y, z. Means your question is find the value of x. It is given in the question. Variables are 3, but here only find the value of x is given. So without y, z you can't get the x. First of all we will see, because in the solution let y ratio z is 3, y ratio z is equal to 3:7. So let y is 3a and z is 7a. A is a multiply the constant common value. So 3a and 7a I am letting it. AB parallel to CD, CD parallel to EF, then AB is also parallel to EF. By this rule, a line parallel to two lines, then all three are parallel. X is equal to Z. Because the same line will be the transversal, then x and z are alternate interior angles. So x equal to z alternate interior angles, ALT dot INT dot. Because AB is parallel to CD, then what about x and y? It is a co-interior angle. So x plus y will be 180 degree. But you have proved here x is equal to z. So put the value of x at this place. So z plus y will be 180. At the place of z and y, you will write the 3a and 7a. 7 plus 3, 10a is equal to 180, then a is equal to 18. Then what is the z? 7a. Z is equal to 7 into 18, 126. And the same thing will be the x, because here you have proved. So x is equal to 126. Third question is given in this figure. AB and parallel to CD and EF is perpendicular to CD. Two angles are given, GED 120 degree. Find these three angles. Here you see, this angle is given. In this you are seeing AB is parallel to CD, EF is perpendicular to CD. Angle GED, this full angle is given 1260. You want to find out AGE, this angle, GEF, this angle, clear, and FGE, this angle. So what will you do? First of all, you see that AB parallel to CD and GE is a transversal. This is a transversal. Then this angle and this angle have a relation. Angle AGE is equal to GED, alternate interior angles. So it is 126. One answer you are getting. AGE you are getting directly. Now AGE and EGF is linear pair. AGE here bilinear pair here. AGE and FGE has a linear pair, so you can get FGE here. FGE is equal to 54 degree. For this angle, GEF plus FED, GEF plus FED is equal to GED, full angle. So it is given 90 already. So here this plus 90 is 126. So this is equal to 126 minus 90. You are getting, it is 36 degree. So three answers you are getting: 126, 36 and 54. 36 directly, because 126 minus 90 you get this, and this is bilinear pair, three angles. Fourth question is given in your quick book. This fourth question is given: FQ is parallel to PQ is parallel to ST. You want to get the QRS, angle QRS you want. These two angles are given. Here two options are here. You can solve it by two methods. One, you can draw line parallel from E, or here you can draw a parallel with PQ, or you produce the PQ. I have solved by producing PQ. Produce the PQ to be intersect SR at A. Intersecting the SR at A. So PQ is parallel to ST. Given. What about the PB? It means PB will be also parallel to ST, and this will be the transversal. Then these two angles form the corresponding angle. So angle 1 equal to 130, pair of corresponding angle, it is equal to, angle 1 is equal to 130 degree. And these two are forming linear pair. 1 plus 2 forming linear pair, and you have got the angle 130 degree. So 180 minus 1 means 180 minus 130 gives the 50. 2 you are getting 50. 3 and 110 also forming linear pair. So you are getting 370 degree. In a triangle, two angles given 50 and 70. How will you get the third angle? By ASPT, angle sum property of triangle. In triangle AQR, in triangle ARQ, 3 plus 2 plus R. Here, in triangle 1 plus 3 plus 1 is not here, 2. 2 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle QRA. QRA or QRS, same angle. 180. At the place of 2 and 3, you put the value 50, 70, you will get the answer is 60 degree. Question number 5. Question number 5 is given this. AB is parallel to CD. PQ and PR two transversals and getting 127 degree and 150 degree, 50 degree. Find X and Y. Here AB is parallel to CD. PQ and PR are the two transversals. So for PQ you take the AB parallel to CD, PQ is transversal, then 50 and X will be alternate interior angle. Alternate, full word not, ALT dot ENT. So X is equal to 50 degree. One answer you are getting. AB parallel to CD, PR is the transversal. Then angle APR, this full angle, is equal to PRD, again by alternate interior angle. But APR is not alone, it is 50 plus Y equal to 177, then Y will be 77. So two answers you are getting. Last question is given. Two mirrors PQ and RS are parallel to each other, and there is a ray incident at the PQ and then reflect and incident at RS and then reflect and go to D. You want to prove AB is parallel to CD. AB parallel to CD you want. For this we apply the physics as well as the construction. Draw BE perpendicular to PQ, CF perpendicular to RS. perpendicular on the parallel lines. Proof. Perpendicular on the parallel lines also parallel. B perpendicular to PQ, CF, so B is parallel to CF. Perpendicular on parallel line also parallel. Any parallel lines are given. You draw a perpendicular here, one perpendicular here, one you produce it here. You draw, then you produce it, then pair of corresponding angle equal and it is parallel. So by this rule, perpendicular on parallel lines are also parallel. So B is parallel to CF. If B is parallel to CF, then BC is the transversal. What about this angle will be equal to this angle, angle 1 equal to angle 2. Why? Alternate interior angles. Angle 1 is because of the normal. B act as a normal. In physics we know, when it is an incident ray and it is a normal and it is a reflected ray. Incident ray, reflected ray, then angle I is always equal to angle R. Angle I is equal to angle R. With this rule, angle 1 is half of this full angle, half of ABC. Because laws of reflection of light, angle I is always equal to angle R. Similarly, angle 2 is half of this BCD. Because of laws of reflection of light, angle I is equal to angle R. Both the sides, 1 and 2 already you have proved equal. It means half ABC equal to half BCD, half cancel. What is left? Angle ABC equal to angle BCD. By the figure, angle ABC and BCD forming a alternate angle with the line BC. So these are alternate interior angles, and if alternate interior angles are equal, then line will be, so AB is parallel to CD. Very simple. So easily, one, you draw a perpendicular. After perpendicular, you prove that this angle, because perpendicular is a parallel, so it is a transversal. Transversal make two alternate interior angle which is equal with angle 1 equal to angle 2. Angle 1 is full of half of this because of laws of reflection of light. 2 is also half of this. Angle I equal to angle R. So this full angle is equal to this full angle, means AB is parallel to CD. If alternate interior angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. And hence proved. So this exercise is over. Thanks for today.